Hello, good evening everyone, welcome along and thank you for joining me. It is Thursday the 2nd of April and for the first time in quite, definitely a few weeks, as you can tell, I am not here live with you this evening as you are watching this. If you are watching it on Thursday night, I am back on home turf hosting a quiz in association with the charity Mind at Darwin Cricket Club. So yeah, there's some of you who will be there watching that. Some of you then will be watching it in return. But yeah, so what it means, because if you've not seen a Thursday pre-record, it's exactly the same. There's still 50 questions. They'll all appear on screen in a few moments' time. So grab your pens and paper, get yourselves ready to go. You've got about 10 seconds left before we start the quiz. But it just means no, because it's a Thursday night, no shout outs or anything like that. It's straight into the quiz and getting underway in 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm out of sync now. 1. And we get straight into it. So welcome along. It is Thursday the 2nd of April. Thank you very much, as always, for joining this evening. Get yourselves all comfy and ready to go. 50 questions, all set and ready. Your first round tonight then is art and literature. And we start with this question. Who wrote the poems If and Mandalay? So who wrote the poems If and Mandalay? Question number 2. How old was Juliet when she died in Romeo and Juliet? Number 3. What was the name of the farm in the book Animal Farm? Number 4. The phrase Big Brother is watching you is synonymous with which George Orwell book? Number 5. Jack, Piggy and Ralph are the 3 central characters in which book? So Jack, Piggy and Ralph are the 3 central characters in which book? Number 6, name the poet from this opening line. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. Number 7, which famous murder mystery writer wrote the play The Mousetrap? So which famous murder mystery writer wrote the play The Mousetrap? Number 8, how many people are depicted in the Leonardo DiCaprio? Start again. How many people are depicted in Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper painting? Leonardo DiCaprio did the First Supper, I think. How many people are depicted in Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper painting? Number 9, who painted The Persistence of Memory and the Temptation of St. Anthony? So who painted The Persistence of Memory and the Temptation of St. Anthony? Finally, for arts and literature, number 10, in ballet, how many basic feet positions are there? Is it 1, 5, or 25? So in ballet, how many basic feet positions are there? 1, 5, or 25? Round 2 is numbers round. So all of the answers, as always, are, when I do this, all of the answers are numbers. Normally when I do this, there is some kind of sort of correlation, if you like, between the numbers. You know, they're all divisible by 6 or what have you. But I've decided not to do that today with this. These are all random numbers with the exception, and I only realised this after I'd started putting it into the presentation and I'd already done everything else. One of the numbers is repeated. Just make it more interesting. But I didn't realize when I wrote it. But yeah, so one of the numbers is repeated. Here's question number 1. How many letters do contestants pick per round in Countdown? So how many letters do contestants pick per round in Countdown? Number 2, how many stars on the flag of Australia? So how many stars on the flag of Australia? Number 3, in Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days, how many days did it actually take Phileas Fogg to complete the journey? So in Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days, how many days did it actually take Phileas Fogg to complete the journey? Number 4, how many carats is pure gold? Always believe in your soul. How many carats is pure gold? Number 5, what do the internal angles of a rectangle... Start again. What do the internal angles of a rectangle add up to? Thought my brain were going then. What do the internal angles of a rectangle add up to? Number 6, how many ounces to a pound? So that's standard ounces to a standard pound. So how many ounces to a pound? Number 7, how many individual colour stickers are there on a Rubik's Cube? So how many individual colour stickers are there on a Rubik's Cube? Number 8, how many yards are there from the penalty spot to the goal line in football? So how many yards are there from the penalty spot to the goal line in football? Number 9, two little ducks is the traditional bingo call for which number? I don't remember writing that in as an answer. No, yeah, the right answer's there. Just don't remember writing that in as an answer. Very bizarre. And finally, for your numbers, number 10, how many zeros in 1 million? I mean the number 1 million. So how many zeros come after the number 1? I don't mean how many zeros are in 1 million, because you'd be there all day. But yeah, how many zeros in 1 million? Your final round then, before I take a break, is all about some people for you. Starting with this for number 1, which former US president said in February that aliens are real, but I haven't seen them? So which former US president said in February that aliens are real, but I haven't seen them? He also went on to say that Area 51 doesn't contain any alien technology. I do think 2026 is going to be the year that we do get definitive proof that there is life outside of our crazy place we call Earth. At number 2, who was Queen Elizabeth I's mother? So who was Queen Elizabeth I's mother? Number 3, what was the name of the Formula One driver who tragically died during the race at Imola in 1994? So what was the name of the Formula One driver who tragically died during the race at Imola in 1994? Number 4, how many sisters does Prince Charles have? Number 5, who replaced Tony Blair as Prime Minister of the UK? So who replaced Tony Blair as Prime Minister of the UK? Train. Number 6, who created Sherlock Holmes? So who created Sherlock Holmes? Number 7, which cathedral was Admiral Horatio Nelson buried? So which cathedral was Admiral Horatio Nelson buried? I've got a big asterisk next to this on my Word doc, which means I didn't double check. Which could mean I've put in the wrong answer. No, okay, I am right. Number 8, start again. Whose assassination was considered the most immediate cause of World War One? Or as it was known at the time, the Great War, because, well, they didn't know there would be a second one a few years later, a couple of decades later. Number 9, who said, "You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words"? Who said, "You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words"? And your final one for the first part of the quiz this evening, number 10, Tim Cook became the CEO of Apple, replacing whom? So Tim Cook became the CEO of Apple, replacing whom? Train. There you go. Well, that's your first 30 questions then this evening. They are up now on the Hub, quizhub.co.uk, my website. So if you head on over there, click on JVQ, click on the recap menu, click on today's date, 2nd of April, and under the video for today's quiz, you should be able to, see part 1, part 2. Enter the code that's on screen now, 019658. Yeah, 019658, and that's 019658. And all those first 30 questions, there were no pictures in the first part of the quiz. Those first 30 questions will appear on screen for you, so you can recap those and see if you need to recap any of them. All those details will be on in the break, so if you miss it now, don't worry, you can see it over the next 5 minutes. I'm going to take 5 minutes, and when I come back, we'll go through those first 30 answers. I'll see you after this. Right, answers coming up then in a few moments' time, so make sure you've got those first 30 answers written down and ready to go. I need to make sure I'm set up. That's there, that's there. If you haven't got them written down, tough. Right, let's see how you did then with your first 30 answers. If you haven't got them written down, or if you were still thinking, you just have to pause it and then catch up in a few moments' time. So, round one was art and literature. Let's see how you did. Number one, who wrote the poems If and Mandalay? It was Rudyard Kipling. Number two, how old was Juliet when she died in Romeo and Juliet? She was 13. Yeah, 13. Just double checking. Number three, what was the name of the farm in Animal Farm? It was called Manor Farm. Number four, the phrase Big Brother is watching you is synonymous with which George Orwell book? It's 1984. Number five, Jack, Piggy, and Ralph are the three central characters in Lord of the Flies. Number six, name the poet from this opening line. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. It's Edgar Allan Poe. That is the Raven, isn't it? Or have I made that up? I'll have a look in a minute. Number seven, which famous murder mystery writer wrote the play The Mousetrap? It was Agatha Christie. Number eight, how many people are depicted in Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper painting? 13, 12 disciples and Jesus Christ. Let's say Leonardo DiCaprio did the First Supper. Number nine, who painted The Persistence of Memory and the Temptation of St. Anthony? It was Salvador Dali. And number 10, in ballet, how many basic feet positions are there? There are 5. I did have it open here. Let's have a look. There it is. Just because there's going to be some people who go, hang on a minute, there's not. There's more than that. Yeah, some modern methods, such as those taught by somebody, include a 6th and 7th position, but the standard essential positions remain the 5. They're just basically named first of 5, basically. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Round 2 numbers. Number 1, how many letters do contestants pick per round in Countdown? It's 9. Number 2, how many stars on the flag of Australia making its first appearance in the round? It is 6. Number 3, in Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days, how many days did it actually take Phileas Fogg to complete the journey? 79. It's to do with the crossing of the international... I can't explain it properly myself. You'll just have to take my word for it. It's 79 and look it up afterwards. But it's to do with crossing the international date line. When they got there, they realised that they had a day in hand and all of that. Number 4, how many carats is pure gold? It is 24. Number 5, what do the internal angles of a rectangle add up to? It is 360. 90 on each corner. 4 times 90 is 360. Number 6, how many ounces to a pound? There. Okay, that's wrong. How many ounces to a pound? Where are we? I think I've put in. Get on the right screen. There we go. 16. So 16 ounces to a pound. If you've never watched a pre-recorded quiz, you'll be thinking, why don't you edit out the mistakes? But I don't. so it still has the same feel as if it was live. Number 7, how many individual color stickers are there on a Rubik's Cube? There are 54. 9 on a face. 6 times 9 is 54 individual stickers. Number 8, how many yards are there from the penalty spot to the goal line in football? There are 12. Number 9, 2 little ducks is the traditional bingo call for 22. 2 little ducks, 22. And number 10, how many zeros in 1 million? So how many zeros after 1? There are 6. That's why they say if it's million, it's a 7-figure sum. Your final round before we took a break was people. Number 1, which former US president said in February that aliens are real, but I haven't seen them? That's Barack Obama. I do think this is going to be it. We're not going to see aliens in any shape or form, but I do think that this will be the year that there'll be some kind of definitive proof that, I mean, to be honest, they might walk among us. Who knows? Number 2, who was Queen Elizabeth I's mother? It was Anne Boleyn. Number 3, what was the name of the Formula 1 driver who tragically died during the race at Imola in 1994? It was Ayrton Senna. A very tragic weekend in Formula 1. Roland Ratzenberger passed away in the practice session a couple of days before, and then Ayrton Senna tragically passed away during the race. Number 4, how many sisters does Prince Charles have? It is just the one, Princess Anne. Whoa, yeah, number 5, who replaced Tony Blair as Prime Minister? It was Gordon Brown. Number 6, who created Sherlock Holmes? It was Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Number 7, which cathedral was Admiral Horatio Nelson buried? What is going on with this presentation this evening? It's St. Paul's Cathedral, for those of you who don't have me on mute. Just copy that. Yeah, for those of you who don't have me on mute, it's St. Paul's, but for those of you who do have me on mute, let me put it on screen. Not that you can hear a word I am saying at the moment. St. A. Paul's? No. There we go. Too far. There we go, St. Paul's. It's all going horribly wrong so far this evening. Number 8, whose assassination was considered the most immediate cause of World War I? It's Franz Ferdinand. Number 9, who said, "You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words"? It was Greta Thunberg. And finally, at number 10, Tim Cook became the CEO of Apple, replacing whom? It was Steve Jobs. So, tot your scores up. How are you getting on with your first 30 questions this evening? Now, usually at this point, I would open up the YouTube live chat and start calling out some of your scores and fill some of the couple of minutes before I start round 4. However, as you can tell, it's pre-recorded and my crystal ball is currently being serviced. So I can't predict how well you are doing so far this evening. So just well done if you are looking at a maximum score so far and halfway through the quiz. If you're not looking at a maximum score, doesn't matter. It's all about the taking part. It's all about getting involved and potentially learning some new things. So yeah, don't worry if your score's not as representative as it usually is. If you're doing really badly, don't worry. There's still 2 more rounds to go, and who knows what will happen in those 2 rounds. I think that'll about cover it. Right, let's roll in then to your final 20 questions this evening. Round 4 is your connections round. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links the 9 answers together? Let's start with this for number 1. Germany, Belgium, Kenya and Jamaica all share which colour on their flag? So Germany, Belgium, Kenya and Jamaica all share which colour on their flag? And if you know one of the country's flags, then you can sort of like have visualize those 3 colours, and then at least you've narrowed it down and work out which kind of, yeah. Number 2, complete the name of the performing arts group. The what man group? So complete the name of the performing arts group. The what man group? Number 3, what word describes a nutrient that provides energy, cushions organs, and helps absorb vitamins? So what word describes a nutrient that provides energy, cushions organs, and helps absorb vitamins? Number 4, what H is someone very religious or pure? So what H is someone very religious or pure? Am I all right with that question? I think it'll lead you to the answer. I mean, once you've worked out the connection, it'll probably... I don't think there's another word that can fit in with that, so I think I'm all right. Yeah, I'm not going to give you any clues. Number 5, these Doctor Who baddies are called the what men? So these Doctor Who baddies are called the what men? Weeping Angels still give me nightmares. I still, when you see statues, when you're sort of, Victorian sort of, freak me out, those things. Many a staring competition had with a statue and realizing that obviously, it's fine. Number 6, what is the name of the powdery residue left after the burning of a substance? So what is the name of the powdery residue left after the burning of a substance? Number 7, what is the name of the inside part of the human hand from the wrist to the base of the fingers? So what is the name of the inside part of the human hand from the wrist to the base of the fingers? Number 8, if it's not bad, it must be what? So, i.e., what is the opposite of bad? So if it's not bad, it must be what? Number 9, what is the name of the Christian festival commemorating the resurrection of Jesus? So what is the name of the Christian festival commemorating the resurrection of Jesus? My Discord's going off, because I think people have finally sort of started to cotton on to. So I'm recording this on April Fool's Day, and I may have posted a message in our Patreon Discord server quite early on saying that there was going to be no quiz on Thursday because I'd had a major technical problem and wouldn't be able to pre-record the quiz. So there would be no brand new quiz and maybe no quiz at all. And then just before I started recording, I made sure to make it clear that adhering to the 12 p.m. rules. And my Discord's going off at the moment, so I'm assuming everyone's calling me a few names at the moment. And number 10, as always, what links the 9 answers together? I mean, I said that there was going to be no quiz, and then underneath someone had asked me what had happened, and I said, well, the first RAM slot failed. Come back. The first RAM slot failed. Had to happen in April when I have so much going on this month, but I was a fool not to check everything was okay. Well, that might have given it away a bit. Round 5 then, general knowledge. As always, 10 random questions. Starting with this for number 1. The famous beach of Copacabana is located in which country? We will find Lola, who is a showgirl. Train. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. His name was Rico. You'll know Rico because he wears a diamond. He always gets escorted to his chair as well. That's where I first saw Lola dancing there. Number 2, Graceland was the home of which American singer? So Graceland was the home of which American singer? Copacabana is going to be stuck in my head now for the rest of the day. Number 3, which dance sees people bend under an ever-decreasing bar? Which dance sees people bending under an ever-decreasing bar? Number 4, which is the furthest of the 8 planets from the sun? By the time you're watching this, as I think, well, I say Artemis should be up in the air. A bit of scheduled launch time in 11:24, so 11:24, 1st of April. So yeah, should already be up there in the sky on its way to the moon. Obviously, little asterisk caveat to that. If something has gone wrong, then obviously, again, my crystal ball is being serviced, so I don't know if it got aborted at the last minute. Number 5, The Itchy and Scratchy Show is a cartoon within which cartoon? So The Itchy and Scratchy Show is a cartoon within which cartoon? The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Number 6, Screaming Lord Sutch founded which political party in 1983? So Screaming Lord Sutch founded which political party in 1983? What a different world we might live in if they'd actually, if they got candidates across the UK and actually got voted in. This is going to be something to, like, nighttime reading. I might have a look through and see sort of what sort of manifestos and policies they had over the years and see how different things could be. Number 7, what is the English translation of the Welsh word hedlw? So what is the English translation of the Welsh word hedlw? Number 8, the Battle of the Bulge was a significant conflict in which war? So the Battle of the Bulge was a significant conflict in which war? Number 9, in the 4x100 meter relay race, how many times does the baton change hands on a team? I'm not talking about like everyone competing, because I've not given you how many people are competing. But in the 4x100 meter relay race, how many times does the baton change hands? Should change hands. I know some teams are incapable of, but yeah, how many times should it change hands? And your final question tonight, number 10. What term describes the part of maths in which letters and other general symbols are used to represent numbers? What term describes the part of maths in which letters and other general symbols are used to represent numbers? I don't know of anyone who uses this. But we are ruggedly taught this in schools, aren't we? Another train. Must be running on a delay. Must have some problems. Don't normally get them this often. Right, there we go. That is your final 20 questions this evening. I'm about 3 minutes ahead of time of where I usually am at this point. But no bother. So yeah, head back over now to Quiz Hub if you want to recap those final 20 questions. I've only put one picture in the quiz tonight, which is rare for me. I normally put quite a few in, so I don't know why I'm just not sort of thinking about pictures this week. So yeah, just the one picture for you to recap tonight. That is in the final part of the quiz. So yeah, if you want to recap those questions, follow the same instructions from before. When you get onto the site, part 2 is the part you need now, and it's 027412. 027412 is what you need to recap those final 20 questions. Right, I'm going to take another 5 minutes. When I come back, we'll go through break 2. There we go. We'll go through those final 20 answers. I'll see you after this. Right, answers then to your final 20 are coming up in a few moments' time, so make sure you've got those last 20 answers written down. I'm back live on Saturday night, Easter Saturday, so an Easter quiz, although it's not Easter themed. Just a standard quiz. But yeah, so I'm back live on Saturday night with another 50-question quiz for you. The final JDQ of the week tomorrow on Good Friday. And Jay's Links continues as well. If you're not with me on Saturday, I will be... Ooh, am I back live next Thursday? It's my birthday next Thursday. So a week today is my birthday. And no, I am live. Yeah, I have no plans. So yeah, no, I am. I'll be live on my birthday next week. So yeah, back to normal. There is, I think it's, we're not going away, but Jack's got 2 weeks off. They only get a week off at Easter at Jack's school, and he's got 2 weeks off in May. So I am taking a bit of time in May, just so that, because it's daddy daycare, so I don't want him on his own while I'm trying to work and stuff. So yeah, it's May before I take a break. I've not had a break for a while, so yeah, might be May time. Anyway, right, let's see how you did then with your final 20 questions this evening. Round 4 was your connections round as always. Let's go. Number 1. Germany, Belgium, Kenya and Jamaica all share which colour on their flag? It is black. Number 2, complete the name of the performing arts group. The Blue Man Group. Just for those of you who sat there after 2 questions and said that you thought the connection was colours because the first 2 questions were colours. I know I've done some very obvious connection rounds over the years, but colours is definitely not a connection round I would do. Number 3, what word describes a nutrient that provides energy, cushions organs and helps absorb vitamins? It is fat. Number 4, what H is someone very religious or pure? It is holy. Number 5, these Doctor Who baddies are called Cybermen. Number 6, what is the name of the powdery residue left after the burning of a substance? It is ash. Number 7, what is the name of the inside part of the human hand from the wrist to the base of the fingers? It's the palm. Number 8, if it's not bad, it must be good. Number 9, what is the name of the Christian festival commemorating the resurrection of Jesus? It is Easter. So what links your 9 answers together? Well, they are words before days of the week. So you've got Black Friday, Blue Monday, which is in January. I think it's the 3rd Monday of January where, you know, it's cold, miserable, and we're miles away from everything, etc. Number 3 would be Fat Tuesday, so Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. Number 4, Holy Saturday. Number 5, Cyber Monday. That's the Monday after Black Friday, where everyone supposedly is online buying loads of stuff. Ash Wednesday, Palm Sunday, Good Friday, tomorrow, and Easter Sunday, or Easter Saturday, and Easter Monday as well, which I realised, yeah, it's Easter Sunday, but then we've kind of chucked it in front of Saturday and Monday as well now. But yeah, so Easter Sunday as well. So there you go. Well done if you got that this evening. Your final round, general knowledge. Number 1, the famous beach of Copacabana is located in which country? It is Brazil. I forgot Tony as well. He's always tending bar. Number 2, Graceland was the home of which American singer? Oh, it's Elvis. Number 3, which dance sees people bend under an ever-decreasing bar? It is limbo. You could probably do the limbo to the Copacabana, I would have thought. It's got the right kind of beat. Do, do, do. I can't bend anyway. Number 4, which is the furthest of the 8 planets from the sun? It is Neptune. Number 5, the Itchy and Scratchy Show is a cartoon within The Simpsons. A very violent cartoon to be put in the middle of The Simpsons, I'll be honest. But anyway. Number 6, Screaming Lord Sutch founded which political party in 1983? It's the Monster Raving Loony Party. Number 7, what is the English translation of the Welsh word hedlw? It is police. If you watched any of the police interceptors or motorway cops or what have you, they often have the police cars from Wales. They follow a lot of the Welsh police as well, and it's got hedlw written on the front. Number 8, the Battle of the Bulge was a significant conflict in which war? It was World War II. Number 9, in the 4x100 meter relay race, how many times did the baton change hands? It's 3 times. So you start with it, you get to your first person, that's 1. The third person, 2, and then third to fourth, 3 times. Same applies for the 4x400 as well. And finally, number 10, what term describes the part of maths in which letters and other general symbols are used to represent numbers? It is algebra. I said, I don't know anyone who uses algebra, but it's quite, it's rammed home when you're in high school that you must learn algebra. Right, tot your scores up. How have you got on this evening? Let me know in the live chat, etc. Pop your scores in there and let me know how you have got on. If you need a tiebreaker question, your question is this. How many Earth years does it take for Neptune to orbit the Sun? So how many Earth years does it take for Neptune to orbit the Sun? As always, nearest to it gets the point if you are playing competitively. If you are adding your score to the global leaderboards of Quiz Hub, it is the difference between your answer and the correct one. And I've just realised I didn't take a screenshot yesterday of the JDQ leaderboard, and it's reset this morning. I'll have to work some magic on Quiz Hub later on. Right, pens down. So how many Earth years does it take for Neptune to orbit the Sun? It is 165. So 164.81 to be precise, but yeah, rounded up, 165. It's like something like 30 to 40 years for each season to take place. Which would be great for summer, so you could have like 30 to 40 years of summer, but then you'd have 30 to 40 years of winter. So maybe not so good. I don't think the temperature's so good over there on Neptune as well. Anyway, there we go. That is your quiz for this evening. Thank you as always then for joining me. Let me know in the YouTube live chat. I'll have a flick through it when I'm back from the quiz this evening at Darwin Cricket Club. So I'll, let me know your scores. Let me know how you got on tonight. So yeah, I'm back on Saturday, Easter Saturday, with another. Do you know what? I've just been talking about us throwing Easter in front of the weekend days and whatever, and I'm doing it myself. But yeah, so I'm back live on Easter Saturday with another 50 questions. If not, I will see you all. We will reconvene next Thursday on the day that I move from finishing. Yeah, I'm completing level 44. I'm 44 next Thursday, which is frightening to think. I mean, it's really weird. Anyway, that is it from me. I will see you all soon. As always, have a wonderful weekend, whatever it is you're doing over the Easter weekend, and I'll see you all soon. As always, for me, take care and stay safe.